Hey guys, it's Chris here with a favorites video from 2016. I don't like kind of trying to do the videos in before the end of the year because I could read something in the last couple of days that would change my mind, and I feel like something did make it onto one of my lists because of that waiting period. Like that I read something in the very last day of 2016 that I want to include on my list, and it's been a couple weeks, it's been a bit into January, and I think it's time to start that out. But I'm going to be doing these in sections. First up, we're going to be doing this video with my favorite comics and graphic novels of 2016 because I just been really excited about certain graphic novels and comics, and I got really into them this year. I used to read comics, but not like a lot, and I've gotten into it way more recently, thanks to my library in the most part, to be honest, because the library, Chicago Public Library has a lot of different stuff, and just transferring things to the library near me from Chicago Public Library system has just been like, yay, fantastic. So, yeah, we're just going to talk about some comics that I like, not in any particular order, that I just really enjoyed this year. Okay, so first I want to mention a comic that snuck into this list. I read the first issue, just the first issue, it's not even the first issue of this comic, really close, like in the last week of December of 2016. It is called Backstagers, and I adore this comic so much. The main character is a black gay kid, a black queer kid. He could be bi, but I'm pretty sure he's gay. And he's nerdy and kind of antisocial, and his mom makes him join a club. She's like, you have to do something in after school, and so he goes and like, I'm gonna go do theater, which is like so crazy thing for him to do. He wants to like break out of his comfort zone and just try something, and he kind of clambers apart and ends up joining the backstage crew. This backstage crew for this theater, he finds out very quickly that it's more than meets the eye. Basically, there's like a portal to, and the backstage has like a door to like this mystical realm, essentially. Like there's one of these tunnels that go to different places, and there's these creatures there and all these different things. It's like this backstage crew, the stage crew has like a door to Narnia, essentially. Like that's what it's kind of like, and it's just so cool. And the main character, Jory, who is like awesome, is not the only queer character. There are several other queer characters in this comic, in the stage crew. I feel like most of them are actually, which is really, really awesome. And I'm really excited to read more of it. I have already read the second issue and the third issue, and I love them, but that's not influencing why I'm mentioning it on this list. The first issue like completely had me. I was like, I'm in, I'm ready for this, I am in this fandom, let's go. So yeah, Backstagers, go and check it out. It's super queer, black main character who's queer, and makes me really happy. You guys should go check out these comics, they're fantastic. I really want to own them. I've been reading them off of like Hoopla Digital, but I need to own them, I really do. Miss Marvel, but I love the Miss Marvel comics. Then not all of them were like knock out of the box. There was a couple that I only rated 3 stars, but overall I really love the Miss Marvel comics as that we've gotten so far. We're up to Volume 5, and Volume 5 was definitely my favorite. I love when Miss Marvel crosses over with other people. I just love her culture and intertwines into the story, and her family are such great characters to read. So yeah, I'm just a big Miss Marvel fan. Can't wait to read more of this character. Nimona, I finally read Nimona, and it was as fantastic as everyone says it is. It was just really great. I really enjoyed it. Nimona is about a girl who is a shapeshifter who becomes a villain's sidekick, and just lots of things happen, and it's them going up against these good guys who may not really be good guys. So they may have some like secret stuff going on. And there also is a queer relationship. The main villain and the main hero had a past together. They used to be lovers, and so that's pretty cool. I just really love the story. I'm obsessed with Kevin Keller. He is the gay character in the Archie comic universe. So I read his entire being in 2016. I read from when he's entered the Archie comics to all of his Archie comic collections, and then his Life with Kevin series, which is him after he's left Riverdale, left Riverdale. He's graduated from college. He's in New York. He's starting his first job in New York as a journalist. As really kind of like as a intern at a news place. He wants to get into journalism, and he's living on his own in New York, and he's dating, and it's just great. I love this character. I love Life with Kevin so much. Like Life with Kevin would probably be ahead of this if I had read more of Life with Kevin before the end of the year. If I could have read more before the end of the year, but there was only a couple out really. But like I loved the like campiness and like sweetness of Kevin Keller in the Archie world, before he got a solo thing. But I also really like Kevin Keller and his more adult series. I just think he's such a relatable character. I really like seeing him going on dating and all of his dating fails. It's just really cute and sweet. I'm really, really about it. I'm probably going to have a blog post about the more recent Life with Kevin things that I've read. I've already written one blog post about one of the Life with Kevin stories, so I might link it down below if I remember to. If not, I'll definitely have my blog link below, so you guys can go check that out. El Defo by CC Bell. I'm going to put a link down to both of my reviews for this. I had a video review and I had a blog review. This is about a girl who becomes deaf when she's very young, and it follows her children years up until like 4th or 5th grade or something like that. And it's just seeing her learning to deal with the device that she uses to hear, and her interactions with people, and like misconceptions that people have about her misconceptions about what people are trying to do, like about the way that people are treating her in some situations. I really, really liked this graphic novel a lot. This is another one that I read very quickly. I read it down in the gym while I was like biking on a thing. That's something I do. But yeah, I read it like I read it. I was like pretty much biked until I was done reading the book because it was just like that good. I just really enjoyed it. And yeah, I like the main character CC has this like persona called El Defo, which is like she sees herself as like a superhero. Like her phonic ear is like a super kind of hearing type of super device or something that makes her a superhero. And I really like those little aspects of things. Like when she was in a situation she didn't know how to handle, she thought about what El Defo would do. And I just really thought it was really cute. It's a really cute and sweet story. I definitely recommend you go check out this graphic novel. Justice League Dark is pretty hit or miss for me, but I really love the Justice League Dark. I love Constantine and Zatanna and Deadman and their interactions and how this team works together. And I also really like that the way that this team comes together. Sometimes you need people who are able to handle situations that other superheroes don't really want to touch, like enchanted things and demons and vampires and all of this craziness that they have to go up against in these books. Midnighter. If I had to pick my favorite of the two Midnighter volumes, it would definitely be Volume 2. I just love Midnighter. And Midnighter is, but I guess the best way to describe him is like gay Batman, except he kills people a lot. And he has a super chip in his brain, which makes him be able to see moves ahead of time, see what people are going to do ahead of time, and he like analyzes the field that way. He's like playing chess in the fight. And you can't beat him because he's Midnighter and he's awesome. But yeah, I really love his character. I like where Midnighter is morally. I feel like a lot of the people he encounters, Dick Grayson or Dominic Mendel, and people kind of don't like the way that he operates all the time. But he is willing to like play ground with other superheroes when he works with them. He understands that the way he does things doesn't work for everyone. I really like that. But also, even separately, I feel like he works in a morally gray area where things make sense. I feel like there's certain decisions that he makes that other superheroes wouldn't make that I feel like are necessary to be made, and that's another reason why I really like his character, besides him just being like an awesome gay vigilante who's just really awesome. Also in the second volume, he's dating all the time. He's dating all the time in the first volume. I'm just like, yes, go on dates, live it up, have sex, do you. It's fantastic. I will say, I should probably say that it's a little bit more graphic, gore-wise in the first volume. There's quite a bit of gore when he kills with all the killing, I feel like, in these volumes, but like, it's Midnighter, it's a little more adult, I feel like, whatever, it's cool, it's awesome, he's awesome. And I wanted to say that in the second volume, he meets the Suicide Squad, and I gotta admit, that was just really fantastic. I love the entire Midnighter meets the Suicide Squad arc because just like, yes, Harley Quinn, Midnighter, fight, awesome, just really awesome. You guys need to go check out these volumes so you guys see that because it was really, really fun. I could read Midnighter and Harley Quinn either teaming up or fighting each other for like ever because that was so much fun. Like that was so awesome. So yeah, I really recommend you go and check out Midnighter. It's done. There's only 2 volumes, that's it. It's just volume 1 and volume 2, and then it's done. It's by Steve Orlando. This year, we're going to have Midnighter and Apollo come out, and I'm really excited for that. It's just going to be a miniseries, but I'm really excited for that as well. And yeah, I just need more Midnighter in my life. I really wish this wasn't ending on the second volume, but I'm really excited that I was able to read it because it was just really, really fantastic. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, my comic that I did not think I was going to like. I picked it up on a complete whim. I picked up the first volume and the second volume, and I was just like, I'm not going to like this. The library was like, do you want me to put a hold on volume 3? And I was like, no problem. No, I'm going to read these first to see if I like it. And I read them, and I kind of liked them a lot. And yeah, Squirrel's great. Doreen's a great character. She handles situations in different ways than other superhero does. She's very clever. And besides that, she has this really badass roommate named Nancy Whitehead, who is just freaking badass. Nancy is fantastic, and I love her throughout these comics. She also has Koi Boi and Chipmunk, who are separate superheroes separate from her, who she can call on and help her out. And they're really great as well. Like, I really like they're interesting characters for sure. They're very funny. They're just very funny characters. When you figure out who they are, they're really funny characters. They're great. So I really like these comics so far. I will say that my favorite volume I just read this year, and I just put up a review of recently, is volume 4. So, but like, it's just getting better. Essentially, it's just getting better. I really like Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, so I definitely had to mention it in my favorites video for comics and graphic novels. I reread the Young Avengers. Young Avengers are amazing. Go read them. They're all really amazing and all really queer. Like, I can literally say that mostly everyone on this team is queer, except for like one person, maybe. Or maybe 2. I don't know. But yeah, most of them are queer in some way, and they're awesome, and they're young, and they kick butt, and they kick butt with the help of other young superheroes occasionally. And I just really love these characters a lot. Like, oh my gosh, they're like in my heart, you guys. Also, I really low-key want to cosplay as Prodigy. I'm not cutting my hair for it because the hair is pretty low, but I still want to cosplay as him. A little bit. David Allen, who used to go by Prodigy. I guess he's still Prodigy. He's Prodigy. Anyway, I really want to cosplay as David Allen, low-key, but whatever. Also from the library. I don't own these. I just keep renewing them because I can. I'm going to keep renewing them until someone has them at home. That's what's going to happen. It's totally fine. I also read the first volume of The Runaways. That's volume 2. I read it from the library. The first volume of the Runaways Complete Collection. Reviewed it on my channel. I absolutely loved it. I think the Runaways are just really great. All the Runaways are great characters, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, my little young superheroes are kicking butt, and young queer superheroes too, because the Runaways has a queer superhero on their team as well. And there might be a second one in the new volume. I haven't read the second volume yet, but I'm really excited to. But yeah, I'm just all about queer superheroes, and I love the Young Avengers, and I like Billy Kaplan and Wiccan and Prodigy and all these people, and I really love the Runaways too. I'm really excited to read the crossovers. I have both of them out from the library. I also have volumes 2 and 3 of Runaways out from the library. I need to read volumes 2 and 3 of the Runaways before I read that crossover, I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure I can get spoiled for something in the crossover, and I don't want to. So, yeah. That's where I'm at. Alright, that's it for today. If you had any favorite comics or graphic novels in 2016, you should tell me what they were down below. Maybe I'll go check some of them out. And if you have any suggestions for more comics with queer characters in them, you should definitely tell me those down below, because I want more of those all the time. Those make me very happy. And yeah, I really hope to read a lot more this year, because I really was enjoying this kind of break that I got from, like, life to read those type of things, you know what I mean? Like, it's been a stressful year. 2016 was a stressful year, and I think right after some stuff went down in November, you know what, I needed some things that I could read quick and really get into, so it was really nice. So yeah, I'm really glad I had that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.